Good day investors, welcome to the 1st of June 2015. The trade idea for today is MMI Holdings. The code is MMI and the last traded price was 50 Rand and 62 cents. The action on this trade is do a buy trade, so the objective is basically to buy it from this low to a high level. Entry level will be 30 Rand 33 and the target will be 32 Rand and 16 cents. Stop loss to be used on this trade is 29 Rand and 72 cents. Looking at the current open trades, you will basically see CML, Bidbest, Shoprite and Life Healthcare. Trades that's been closed is ITU and that was closed on the 29th of May. Now looking at the top 40 index of the JSE, the blue line is indicating the JSE's top 40 movement. You can basically see it's still trading underneath the red and the grey line, the 10-day and the 20-day moving average, showing some negative momentum at this moment. And as you can see, high, lower. So we could most probably, if you draw a line here, you can actually expect some bounce to happen. Now if you look at the futures of the American stock market, they're about 60 points higher. The Europeans are more than 40 points higher. Our top 40 is a bit flat. We need to see how it can open at 8:30 early in this morning. Looking at the Dow Jones, they closed 117 points negative to this blue line here on a level of 18,010 points, losing momentum. Now look at this, we spoke about it. There's the leg, there's the shoulder, there's the head, there's the shoulder, coming back, broke the bottom of the shoulder. So they bit up from this level here. At any time if they break this 18,000 points, this will be a completion of the head and shoulder pattern forming. More downside could be due. So we need to see if this is the bounce here on the shoulder or is it a physical breakdown. Now very important, what we need to do right now is just test the J200, and you can basically see on the top 40 index, there's the top of the red line, there's the bottom of the red line. The momentum of the top 40 shares are physically down to this bottom here, broke this Fibonacci level of 46,779 points. So the big question is this now the low of the channel? Can we expect a bit of a movement up after this bit of a sell-off that happened? And we need to see if it's going to happen today. Now remember, the total market is still on the downside momentum here, as you can see it here physically. Now let's go look at some of the retailers. The retailers are like Shoprite is losing a lot of momentum here. You can see a huge cycle, a smaller cycle, and very small cycles between these two red lines. And the big question is, here's a big support level of 160. Now we need to see if we can test 160 and break up or test 160 and break down. So today and tomorrow is going to be very important to follow the retailers. Looking at Mr. Price as well, similar sideways pattern. There's the low, there's the high. The low is 241, the high is 248. Looking at your Willies, also lost a lot of momentum, broke that bottom we spoke about last week. If at any time if you break this is the double top, breaking down. Next support here close to a level of about 94 Rand. If 94 Rand has been broken, this share can go and trade under the level of 90 Rand again, and that is close to 87 Rand. So there's 95 Rand supported by this low here on the Bollinger Bands, broken, more downside due on this specific share. Let's go to the banks. The banks are also losing a lot of momentum. There's the blue line, that's a channel. There was support, these broke it, testing this level of 1763. Now downside momentum, we need to see if this is the bottom of the downside, and can we just see a bit of a relief rally happening on the specific share here. Looking at Standard Bank as well. Now this one totally broke down in this negative channel. You can look at your Bollinger Bands trading between the green, the red, purple and a negative channel at this moment, showing more downside due. Looking at Investec, we spoke about it last week and we said break this bottom here of 114.50, more downside under the 115. Now this share can go back to the 110, currently trading at the 111. So a lot of uncertainty here. Looking at your MTNs, still in the downward channel, trading between the blue lines, trading between the purple and the green, and is now testing 216. At any time breaks is 215 levels, more downside just up to 200 Rand level. Looking at this Vodacom, also negative channels, You can actually see between the green and the purple, this one has still got feet to go down from the 150 to the 150, from the 135 to the 150 levels. Looking at Telkom, as you can see, I'm still looking at this levels, but still trading between the green, the purple, and the downside pattern. Now the big question is this 70 rand now the support, and can we expect a bit of a movement going up? Now, taking this out of conversion, you will basically see on a 2-year chart that this share is now testing the previous lows here at 70 rand, 67 rand 51. Now we need to see if this can pull up anytime it breaks this high here, and let's zoom in, and that high is approximately about 74 rand. On this red line, the share could move backwards again. Looking at your CFRs, now CFRs is basically in this positive channel still, between the two red ones upwards here, broke the support here between this low, that low, and that low downwards. So next support level is here at 105. Now latest one is about 103, 104. So let's see what this one can bring up. Looking at your Bollinger Bands, broke it already there at 107. Currently next low is about 104. Need to see if this is a bounce up or down. So a lot of things could happen in the market in early trade. And the Federal Reserve meeting is still a big issue. Greece is still a big issue, not resolved as yet. And the Americans are warning Greece, if the Greece exit the European group, there could be a huge fallout in the market coming downwards. So track the market, and let's see what this Monday can offer us. Enjoy.